counter-attacking situations because there's plenty of pace in this side. You look at Irfan Jaya and Rumakiak in those wider positions. They have got pace to burn. Witan Sulaiman just playing in just behind Ezra Walian in these phases out of possession. So it's almost like they set up in this 4-2-3-1 off the ball. And perhaps when they are in possession, it'll be a 4-4-2 somewhat. With Witan Sulaiman given that license just to drop off in spaces in behind. This Malaysian midfield is going to be so important for Badrul, who's shielding that defense, the number 8, the veteran in there, to make sure he's keeping track of the spaces that Witan Sulaiman is looking to go and try and push himself into, because he could be a player that causes lots and lots of issues for this Malaysian side if he's given space to turn in behind that Malaysian midfield.
How impressed were you with the discipline shown by Indonesia? As we come back to that in a minute, here's Ezra Walian. Because they changed things up, didn't they? And
there was a tug there from Dion Cools on Witan Sulaiman. The game is so open at the moment, and it's incredible. I mean, listen, I think there was some doubt about whether Indonesia would come out and really attack this Malaysian side. We're seeing that they are. You know, it's not a case of them just sitting back.
You know what, Shin Tae-yong addressed that, didn't he, as that ball to Kogileswaran Raj. Oh, he's got the shot in! What a goal that is! Kogileswaran Raj has opened the scoring for Malaysia out of the blue.
That's a superb finish from Kogileswaran. What a start for Malaysia here. A quick throw and an intelligent run in behind from Shafiq Ahmad that really starts it off. It's a poor clearance, you could say. And perhaps if you want to be hypercritical here, you can say it is slow to close down that shot from range, Rahmat Irianto. But that is pure quality. Wonderful camera angle on that replay. Kogileswaran, take a bow, what a finish.
Well, he had a superb celebration for his first ever international goal just a few days ago, and look at that one. The second of this tournament. Here come Indonesia again, Irfan. Good work by Faisal Halim. Is he through here? Witan Sulaiman. Squared it, brilliant! Indonesia right back in there, through Irfan.
Oh, they've deserved it. They've responded really well. And how big is that miss from Shafiq now? Indonesia have equalized. Wonderful move. Look at that, they're patient in possession. They pass it around, they wait for the right opportunity to arrive. Pick it up in midfield. He's onside. That's a wonderful run from Witan Sulaiman, looking right across that defensive line. He's aware of his position. He makes absolutely sure, keep himself onside. I mean, this pass and this lead from Rahmat. The first pass from Rahmat and dummy from Ricardo Kambuaya. And then the finish in the end from Irfan Jaya. Look at how many players they had in those advanced positions.
It is amazing how the noise has shifted from one side of the stadium to the other. And now it's the red half who are loving it. Nine minutes left, Roshan. I don't want this to end, I have to say.
Look, this
has been the best game for me so far.
Brilliant. Wonderful. I mean,
everything about it, right?
I know I'm being hyperbolic a little bit. Excuse me that. Forgive me for that, but I can't help myself. It's a credit to it.
Still Pratama. He's ridden the challenge. Pratama. He's still going, Pratama. Can they finish this? Yes, they can! It's number 2 for Irfan and Indonesia.
Wonderful work again. Wonderful work. 19 years of age, Pratama. Look at this driving run. Straight through the heart of that Malaysian defense. Yes, they get a little bit fortunate, a couple of deflections going their way. But they've been at it since conceding. The response has been incredible. You know, we've been talking about mentality a lot.
Had an issue with COVID, but all good now. Oh, what a shot that is! From distance! It dipped on kawan-kawan. And Pratama has made it 3.
Wow. Pratama Arhan. He has been excellent for Indonesia. So positive with his play, so confident. This is technically such a brilliant strike. The way he hits it, and all the criticisms out there will be it's straight down the middle of the goal. Can't Karol Fahmi saved that one. But it's the pace of the hit, and it's the technique of that strike. You just have a look at how he hits it. He sets himself up. A late challenge comes in. He doesn't take his focus or eyes off the ball. Shafiq Ahmad with...
Thought of the natural left backs. Dimas. Oh, they've got the fourth goal! And it's the big man, Elkan Baggott. Well, now, surely the 3 points will go to Indonesia. Joyous scenes.
Sorry, what was interesting for me as the goal went in, yes, there were celebrations on the bench, but straight away you had one of the assistants. Well, let me talk about this goal first. Elkan Baggott, the delivery from Irfan Jaya, his quality, right on his head. Karol Fahmi, again, the decision-making in that situation. Does he have to come out and punch? Can he stay on his line? Is Elkan Baggott being marked? He is. But he backs himself. He thinks he's going to come out and meet that Karol Fahmi. Instead, Elkan Baggott's the one who gets his head on it with that height advantage. Back in the squad, back in the team. And I think Indonesia...
With Quinton Cheng. Well done there to Kambuaya. Yabes Roni. Now the new man, Hannes. Oh, that's a delightful ball by Witan. And it's over, hits the crossbar from Evan Dimas. But it's a fitting way to end what has been by far the most entertaining, enthralling game we've had at the AFF SUZUKI Cup 2020.
Fantastic from Indonesia. Irfan Jaya celebrating there. Pratama as well on his knees. Thumping the badge on his chest. What a wonderful performance from this young, exciting, talented Indonesian side. They've been so good to watch. That fight, that intensity, the desire that they play with, but the technical quality as well to back that all up. Really, really brilliant.
Scoreline. It has been an emphatic victory. The final score here at the National Stadium in this last group game match in Group B. It's Malaysia 1, Indonesia 4.